everyone. I just uploaded a brand new backing track. It's one of those one chord backing tracks for you to play along to. But what I want to add this time is a little bit of a fun way to improve really quickly by implementing patterns along with just pure improvisation. There's a heavy section that goes for 8 bars. And over that, it'd be great if you could do some sort of pattern using whatever scale you choose. You know, I'm going to give you suggestions as well. When it switches to the more laid back sound, you'll hear it in a second. That's when you should go into improv mode, where you just try to create melodies, try to do whatever you can to fill that space the way you want to. But every time it goes back to the heavy part, go back to a pattern. So it sort of plays with both sides of the brain. You know, one's going to be very creative, the other one's going to have to do some work. But when they merge together, you have a very powerful, arsenal of techniques to choose from to improvise. So I will give you 3 patterns right here on YouTube, and then on the website, I'm going to give you 10, and I'll walk you through them with the tab and everything. So it's going to be really detailed over there. And I will link the backing track. It's about 12 minutes long, so you have a long, time to practice on it. I'll link that below as well. The first pattern I'd like to show you is going to be just a 6 pattern in minor pentatonic, so E minor pentatonic. And it's going to sound very Zakk Wylde-like when you speed it up to the right amount. You could start off doing, quarter notes, 8th notes, and then eventually get up to 16th notes. A lot of these are going to be 16th note triplets eventually, so pretty blazing fast. So you could do something like this. See how when it changed over to the more laid back pattern, I went into improv mode and I just sort of noodled around a little bit. That's going to be the balance that you can go back and forth on. And it really makes it feel like the whole brain is working. It's crazy. Now I'm going to do the 6 pattern twice as fast and then from there even faster. So let's try that. All right, let's try it at Zakk Wylde levels here. Okay, that's super fun. It's hard to do though. I have a slightly injured thumb. You might notice my bandage. I'll talk about that later, what happened, but yeah, that felt crazy. The next pattern, let's just stay in pentatonic for a second because it's a nice little, box that you could work in here. This one's going to be a pentatonic pattern descending in a certain way, but then we're just going to climb up in a real simple way. Sometimes you have to, fill in the gap a little bit to fit 8 measures. So first of all, here's the pattern. So really you just hit 1 and then you follow it up with 4 notes that are just going to be pulled off. If you can go Kirk Hammett on this, you can add a wah. I might try both of them, and then when I climb up, I'm just going to do either a single walk up of the minor pentatonic, or I'll do double picks or triple picks. Double. It's a good one. Or triple. More of a challenge. I guess you could do quadruple too if you're feeling really nuts. All right, let's try it. Now to show you that you could break out of this box pattern, if you want to go to 3 note per string, that's totally fine. If you're a member of the website, you know how I like to use these quite a bit, especially this shape because it's symmetrical as you go up. We call it the red form because we actually can put a color to each one of these forms. There's 7 of them. Check all those lessons out at the website. I think it's really going to help you out. So I'm going to do this 6 pattern going up, and it's just going to be... John Petrucci, Paul Gilbert type stuff. So we'll start off slow And then at the end, I have to do this little tiny pull off to make it fit the beat, but you'll see. I do feel that my brain is operating on all levels at this point, just because we are tapping into both worlds so much. All right, so start off with those 3, and when you get those down, feel free, by the way, to use one for the entire backing track, or you can, obviously cycle through the 3. When you come over to the website, you're going to have 10 different options to do, so it's going to be awesome. Okay, everyone, thank you for watching, and enjoy the new backing track. I'm going to keep coming out with these. We'll have a whole library at the website. I'm excited about that, so we'll catch you there. Thanks. Bye-bye.